Look at the history of National Cathedral. Eja, baby I see National Cathedral. Ya kwaje besia ya DBC Judicial Training School. And you see 25 apartments for judges. Your passport office ewo ho. Your private companies are one IT firm ewo ho. Jesus. Just a man penny Kufuado, Satam now over 76 years. Wetimi agri sa dan ni nyina gu. The obeka kire nsa Yankopon se ope cantonment. Inti ho no. And there was ye agri judges adan gu ni ewia. Ya kase judiciary ne nkopɛ besia no mfa mesi baby judges bet. What nation is this?
Okay.
Omanya yese kwaye esanso dua nua. Ni akase ye the 12 million Ghana cedis e dua nua. At the same time no na ye twa Achimota forest e dija yema as well. That is the nation we belong to. Omanya ye team na come here to this level. Abai we nko borrow over 475 billion. Now ne omuhie afidie so ana waka kire wo say wona ote akonwa so ana Ghana kaye 120 billion no. Ono no ono nko abo besia 475 billion no. Eno ne ye papa chen 120 billion. Oh da bia me kan. Sa nkofo ye ne omo na kwa asore. Yesusua esi wa wo ne NPP fo ya na wo me ye nyini. School ye ne omo na ekọ. Ayi ase ye ne omo na tena school. But ye nya hia pese ye amanyo so mo ni nya san chen obia. That is their problem. And where we are today is not about arrogance. They are very arrogant.
Yeko IMF is saying na me pese me ka say on the 22nd of June 2006. I want to quote Dr. Bawumia. I quote, "I have worked at the Bank of Ghana, and so I know that Ghana is rich." That is true. I agree with him. Dr. Bawumia. Also, I have worked with the Bank of Ghana, and I know that Ghana is rich. It is a fact that I will not dispute. Ghana is rich. You will not travel resources. You will never be free. It is because the managers of the economy are incompetent, and so all that they think is borrowing. The NPP voted for honest resources in Ghana to develop Ghana. I am telling you, we can develop Ghana without borrowing. The money is here.
Unquote.
Unquote. Bema yo lipe bia onu medura eyenyo. Wam se wa ya Adjei ne me kan no Satan na meni aban mu nti no me fre si am aban mu se challenge ni ma na ntesa ne me kan mo fa check. He has never been able to come out to apologize.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I share them.
PENDREAM TV subium na a week from. Mamunya na kwaba na ya ma obia adwuma pa ye bompa ye se obia adwuma we koso na news e wo ho ni se National Cathedral sensem ya na honorable Adjei our communicated ma NDC ene nkrofobia ekohia ye wo critical issues e wo UTV so ebra na ebja kwabna tidwam na omo de sembe bebre to dwa efa taxes fufuro aban de aban ne loans fufuro aban no akoje eho na enno mo ka se aban we na kasa no aso ya aban bia o kasa wonte na wo hwete na National Cathedral sensem ni kona yakobo abusia ni nyama de kosi judges adan ni nyama wo ba bia mo ye National Cathedral no Akufado baye wabubu ni nyina se ono obesi National Cathedral ni nyina so ankosi aga na che se ya waste sika no sky yakobo abusia egusu tia ye ntua nwie ye no ai da sisi dan wabubu dan ni nyina egu ena wakasa Akufado yo bia wenyi na so wan apply common sense e wo sa ade we mo na other panels nso de omanu disem etudwa na yensema me pese obetie because discussion no a very intellectual discussion pa omo ba no mama ye hu omo level of intellect na win kasa bebre no yenko tinsema honorable Adjei editudwa e wo show ni so efa National Cathedral oni sensem na asamba ako a omo kan ya me dream se eto asum pa ne se Dr. Bawumia se na otwa ntro bebre riba power no e was anka by this time no Bawumia to me gather courage not to me catch Ghana for say Ghana for say na me kan say ye was sky Ghana ha na ni kwa say babusia ni ama no me mistake na me pamucho say me ba ben mu no na ntisa but up to now Bawumia gada courage no and can say niamo kan during campaign training or sorry or sanso ba so person the president na yahuru ni yi papa there's a panel na ba show no so mo huru Bawumia yi pa na yenko tin sama esi critical issues UTV so ebra na eja kwam na DISASSOCIATES as a host
aye no atwe adwene se bibi so se empayese ye ni hia ase de fata katru da yi ehun samba na ba ya be ho abedu bebi se de adwuma fo so ehun se the bi sanka ye de ye bribi foforo a anke betumi aboa ayi adwenkyere na adwuma fo no a kire so ujiri se o madwenkyere no bibi ese ye fa ana se o makasa bia ka ye nyina ye money se cathedral no na aban so concentrate to hospitals akese ho no na on resource wo mu no munye o madwuma ye Eric
Adjei medase anze minua pani no ensem dodo na America no wabɔ ne tofa but ba wo ho Adjei wa mamu mu no se obia ba otri mu pa ode ba ne se wo se timamufu asetina mu yeden ediye enunti na ye politicians ne se mre so na ye bonto a na nipa na oto aba e friend electric na bisa se o manifesto ni den manifesto ni ye krata e ya pama ejina ho ma ye ne timamufu se ye hye mo bo se mo ma ya kwanya se ye mra mesomwa se ni e be ye ntoto ya ma masetina mu akọ. It is a time bia kasase ya na makai in 2016. Wamra na nado danko akufuado ebontoa. No ne Adjei Bawumia. The famous economist then. Ya na Ghana uyi ni free wa obi anhye danye economist papa bia. Per the logic of the MPP people. Adjei na ne baby yedru no. My problem is that the exact people in government they have no remedy. And me nueti ansem a wokan to asmo nyina na article no makan. Ba na menim se menini share in person that. Sini ansem a wokan nyina no e no mfa to them. They know. Omomfa. It is a better na ye can be say omo presidency na ni take tego mu hu ana omo sere. Because mo na be police kwa akokwa yem se monya galamse no. They don't care. But today every businessman in this country suffer because of this notorious government. Every business community is suffering. Every sector of our economy. Look at the just 3 new taxes now you pass here. In so we, the Ghana for a bonny I say was here to so no. Into your coffee excise duty amendment tax aba. Into your 2 and 17.5% and they increase it 20% as factory price. Entimina na kosu atwe na otimi kro ma okobe 90 years no ne boni a waye nyina ne se yenya mampeni a ono so 79 years me na chen ne kakra bi e na ono na ba so oba ma me na asetena mu atumpo na oba ya ono nipa asetena mu galamse ne wotu oye west te say de omode aye Ghana asase ni nyina. So those 3 taxes no businesses are going to suffer. And see I like the point where you said say Omoba Abemu in 2017 almost started this banking sector issues. A lot of reasonable minds spoke in this country. Senya sani no. Adjei say be a bank aboka be 9 billion. Also made the 25 billion be good banks. Adjei say what be that? Sikana awodi be good banks no. Etimushe mu kena be times 2. But omo ka kire say they have the men. And ye ja omo no omo ye. Omuwie ya na omosande to ba asesa sika na ye gi 25 billion senior ya yensentua o ka say tax no. You see how they operate? Osan ka say you don't understand why a private sector na make profits, especially the insurance sector na SIC nyamfaso. We were in this country. COVID-19 by ya insure government workers no. Greater proportion of the money no nye kenoforiata insurance company na de come no. Senior, now niha enterprise group. At the end of the day, data create say nipa say ni say and omo insurance health sector for so omo ye the babontin. And these are the caliber of people. Omo adwini bi say omo na ya de share Ghana. So we those are yen come omo no there. We can just talk anyhow and go. Adjei, where was Ghana na Ghana te sen ye fi akonwa so ye de Ghana ben ni ja omo and ensem ben omo touted the chair Ghana for even the IMF today now omo started this new communication they started from Kwawu omo kwaji omo ani wo Kwawu na omo ye rally no omo gina platform so na mte se minim se na hangover wom dia and Abraham champion started say IMF sika no ba mu behu pompon so ye de be ba ban mu but those people talking about IMF today I have the famous economist in the NPP, Dr. Adjei Bawumia, Adjei, 24th March 2015. Okay, as no year lectures, be a friend in distinguished speaker series. Senior Saokaya, time no buy and no Ghana for cons. Me and Tiase. The year the 24th March, no we and no sign court tweet here, and no sign show on the Facebook wall. Tiasama Adjei Bawumia kafa IMF. I say, Mr. Chairman, the IMF bailout was totally avoidable if the government had listened to sound advice from many quarters much earlier. But government refused to listen. They believe in their own propaganda said, in Ethiopia, we won't listen to anyone in quote. When government was cautioned about the scale of borrowing, listen to this. When government was cautioned about the state of borrowing, the government responded that they will borrow more. Now that their propaganda has exposed the economic reality, they are now forced to listen to IMF. We have moved from Ethiopia to Yebeti IMF Nkwa. In quote, we will listen to IMF, Dr. Bawumia. So then, Dr. Bawumia catches economics no question ayeno. Omanya oya kwadura wa mobra ene ko IMF. Anuntino nsɛm a no wɔka kyerɛ Ghana fo nyina ne sɛ ɔmo tu yɛ fofa besia aba ho no si etie ya nkanye ya no ne IMF Bawumia o aja sa na yɛ TV da wɔn sɛ meka sɛ nipa ɔyɛ dangerous pa na obi a ɔnaaye na ɔsi nyane no ha ɔyɛ dangerous person more than python sɛ me tie obi a me tie me nai me semada nyane me ehu the same example yɛ Bawumia in politics nipa won nae osi nyane no wada ubetimi anyane ni the whole day nani nte Bawumia copy pepe because how this man portrayed then in this country and how he spoke or there's some sort of belief bit batimamufu mu a as if said your day ba na ebi sigana abakose muda but time no ka enema we ani si efie akonwa so no na Ghana economy na ebobre ni se senior asas then Bawumia kasa ansemu nyina no na Ghana economy na inflation was around 15 point something%. Na debt to GDP was around 56 point something%. Meboa as at even 2016 ebe fi akonwa so no na cedi no credit depreciate I don't think say na ebebo 7% or so but today after so okeka ansem we nyina say Adjei besenti and yes and na meka say wada of also die and then IMF for my yati as say Ghana a public debt no I hit you over 100% because state institutions are hodo e ka omobo e ka ame no mo aban foto ahodo wo ha na create daache special purpose vehicle na de akwaje besia yesenye Ghana Nigeria na daache no yenipa ha wo ha na be ka kire say ESLA energy sector levy no ye create special purpose vehicle de akwaje besia 15 years ni na IMF de aka ye ka ho wo ha yesi cocoa board ekwaje besia wo China $600 million omo de Ghana cocoa akuafo enua na esi nwura mu na ekwaje besia omo de aka ye ka ho yesi yate potoka se mu ye frebro fi bata ebi nsi Ghana da nti yakọ China yakonya sai no hydro ye de ba 2 point something billion no mo so akuti ye bauxite aja senior how de me no ne free on say yesusu ano na yem na nanom kaka se bi se bajimre aja woni bajimre so kai
se manyinse ho
yes
tu ka se
na se na do nyini nchen na de no ye
embe ka se manyinse nchen no
minim gada kanen ne ye kan bajimre na samre na ne ye woni nifa no nifa ne ye mra na Ghana UK for ne de cars ne ba driver ne tinifa nti we be hu ne ba na ni nyina asesa he wona ne ye bata it is a men na kosu atwe no wankyene na ne wope ena okodwa so na obi so tawa na wope de ahye ne dodomu a otimi de tawa ne je ne nkyene na ode ko meboa saa town na agudi mpo ne emfa anye hwe omamu na abusua bebre obi enti se gold na ode bekọ na obenya key soap adaka ode bekọ na wakoje na ne yefre ne bata Bawumia onna ya na wose wada yenyane ni be ka kire Ghana fo se wakwa konya bata bi aba odi team bread we dey bi si da enti ode bata ni firm ni yawie Adjei ye kwaji se sika na ba ye se de be ya kwan ye box site na se ye hye nwura mu ha na China fo no betu e de akoteka no e kwan ye ko box site no China fo na bi ha enne ye de aka Ghana ye public debt ho enti enye wanwa se omanya ye team na enne come na to this level abai we nko aboro over 475 billion now ne omuhye afidie so ana waka kire wo se wona ote akonwa so na Ghana kaye 120 billion no ono nko abo business 475 billion no eno ne ye papa chen 120 billion oh da bia me kan sankofo ye ne omo ne kwa asore yesusua esi wa wo ne NPP fo ya na wo mu ne yanyini school ye ne omo na ekọ ayi ase ye ne omo na tena school but ye nya hia pese ye amanyo so mu nya san chen obia. That is their problem, and where we are today is not about arrogance. They are very arrogant, and they've not succumbed. Say, "Omobe from 88 said the name penny mo kekakeken." They won't listen. So where we are today, said Dr. Yabako Kase, National Cathedral, yenye the National Hospital. Wa chekra because ene maka kameyabo so fu bidin. You know, 3 days ago, one prominent pastor called me on phone. Who the masama catch him? Ose ono hwe galamsey issue ni din osusu se National Cathedral site ono kure bi abanye galamsey because amna nkofo na two of former still BBMP from no ye ma ya adwen ko sofo na ka kire me I won't lie. Ose Ghana asase bebi atibia gudi ye hye bebia who doesn't know no dey suspect pa se abanye galamsey wo site ho.
How possible?
Why impossible? Abia na mna nko na yetu ko from e masoro e dan yesi ko from
because right this
yes that's and I'm so
oh yeah underground car park.
Who dey tell me of mine?
Omo ya underground car park o be say to fa car park car to mutu ase na ya car park
senior e dan ya yetu no amna yetu the whole world the most expensive food in the world Ghana na wo akosi ya boka 339 million Ghana cedis equivalent to $58 million ye de yetu amna. They be also excavator chef for my juma. So prophet me mo din there, but I think what you said may be right. Or see yen hwehwem ubekom na galamsey na aban mu mpanimfo ye ne for more because National Cathedral almost secretariat no it is run from the presidency and the same presidency na headquarters of galamsey in Ghana. As of today, Dr. Hwan na ya National Cathedral statement ba no we sign no. Busa say we keje se bosom ye tua ne kasen 35,000. Na nyankopo asore da be na e see you. Huh? Hey, these people, the way they are doing in this country, God will punish everybody. But be more there. A better BB. I have a colleague that I know from school. Why you more National Cathedral? Now me name say a company I buy employ. I don't want to. Yeah. What?
Now Eric.
No, it is so bad. It's more the money you know. Nyankopo di kakra kanso mo say no. Why? Huh? Mumunyame. Now, this week. Revelations are not black or signed by.
That's are we into the letter but say abakwa do yedi nyina
am letter no mo chiro no akwa to say there obi sua myself chiro na wati na teacher mark ase nipa ne say we tua $6 million amaka resame here no a sika na etua man na enu sa na ebeye bia e fall within say ni say ke o say address na mo de man no wakọ coffee ne eton o call aboni anka coffee shop about those who records okay say osafoma for penso o moko Germany loan bi no e kopie ba e saloon okay enti onu twa flight ticket ko US no coffee shop na e de no call address na carry summons e use no eno na Dr. Hwan so san use so the question is connection ben na e wo CEO National Cathedral and Temne carry summons o bisa legitimate questions and okoka ye nyame adwuma say no ye na ekun Jesus ye nso nyame President Kufuado what say ni nyina janyankopon fa cheye because what they are doing now more ya manyame som kra a problem in this country because akoye say I said it on this platform say me paumacho the top clergymen the likes of Apostle Poku nyina Pama Bakel no more mokeka hono me sister mo anhwe yi a Mani mo nya mo amanya na me tintintin na ba we begu mani mo ase o. Meka ne ha because the omo ye no adepa bia e wo Ghana bia na do twen oben wa na wasel. Professor Frimpong Boate na obi anim anim onyam wo ne kroma. O twe ne be na aban mu no won se ne ono na omokose no. Martina mi du omo se na NDC won na ye ahotini owom. E na omokoye ne special prosecutor. Ye wo na Martina mi du be ka kire ye se o peketa asihemu owomu premier mother serpent of corruption. Eye president Akufo-Addo. Today asofo akuku da me wo krom ayeje omudi ye last resort asemsi a omo an edi bi mo form peace council no oba ya no te national cathedral board no de omo nyina kogu so nti omo no dwem nti ene why na obekwa aboard chair Reverend Kusi Boate na yire na ye board chair gefa na obekwa another top clergy na de ukọ nti e de asofo akese na toto board so na akọ say they are part of governance. So whereby a near method no they can comment. So this disaster now started on National Cathedral. Pamabaka the rumor for here near Somano. He's not representing us there. Mebusa. Yes, so I'm afraid or not the say priority be near the rumor there you never rep on the board. But you should start asking legitimate questions. They are about to disgrace those prominent people in this country because ya say parliamentary probe near someone so for we na no mudila so bi anko yi na no. Meanwhile, what is happening, they don't know anything about it. I can confidently say, these guys, what they are using the National Cathedral for, they money laundry. They are dangerous, very dangerous speeches in this country. But where we are going, some of us will say it. Because you are here. Emre na omoka say na future leaders na future no nkofo na the call they will no future for us. So you best Ghana for the only remedy left for we Ghanaians. 2024 abana ye kwa akoto no. Eye oda achi o. Ye nya nru ho. Eye oba da achi o. O hwe de nkofo ya ne na. You vote wisely.
O hwe insema ye kan ya. Ayana there be some refi I saw flame ni yes na be ya nko ese bia ye kasetia bi I say ye di agro bi se de ya odi kan ye no hwe ayi ko Rwanda o musika samo sheda nko yi
ba machi
na so Euro bond no machi yep o musika samo nko yi and o natural resources no ye wo chen wo mokra Rwanda Korea so SC adan thousands of houses. Edi ama womu a edi be bitie.
Uko kan beka se UK kra de ka. Unya.
Na ye de ama so mo konkoti. Ejimatias with all this. Na se ye de tie pimpim ye hu de ye enra house na na sa John Kuma bai e be kan say. IMF deal no. Aye ye na enche bia no otubi ma date there but enche bia IMF se kan be ba.
On den kan so kan bi.
Pesa aye ye IMF na eba any cheese for some more ka say sa IMF aye kwe no ye hu Ghana for hu na Ghana for hu ba be kire wo mu e chen sene aban na pa so ka say IMF no ba ye hu ato ye no because wo kire wadwe no say the cheese for ka aban say IMF no ba ye hu ba he ha ye nyama be sesa per government communication cheese for so say anya no kore say IMF no ye ko no ye hu ba kire ye more afide Ghana for yenye debut kwani yetie no
ejaka bramada se amamo na ebu no de bia meka se governance et say there wa wuti ufie a o manage ufie wo be de person de ba from na ehu ade ehwa de wo papa no ana ekru na ufie no what is say president no wo yere or your vice mano no man no want to and your ministers ni say wo fie na nkasa no eno no ye Ghana no enti say wo eja na say de bia what we say wo neighbor or ye nkwan de bia nkwan na or ye no o te ne papa o so nkwan we de enchinini o nkwan we de enye de o nkwan we de eyesi na say ye de man one the only opportunity e ko say fi ko yes nkwan ni bi na say the same pampa na wo ka say enye de enyesi no the same thing na eba but so ba no be pa o ma ne cho ana say say if you no be pom mo cho say asema wo ka cho mo no wan ka ni Yeah, I am a seminar, on the 22nd of June 2006. I want to quote Dr. Bawumia. I quote, I have worked at the Bank of Ghana, and so I know that Ghana is rich. That is true. I agree with him. Dr. Bawumia. Also, I have worked with the Bank of Ghana, and I know that Ghana is rich. It is a fact that I will not dispute. Ghana is rich. You will not travel resources. You will never be rich. Not correct. It is because the managers of the economy are incompetent, and so all that they think is borrowing. The NPPE voted for honest resources in Ghana to develop Ghana. I am telling you, we can develop Ghana without borrowing. The money is here.
Unquote.
Unquote. And then, has the money left Ghana? And then, Ghana Sikano, Enya Taban, Etuko Burkina Faso ana. Ejapana. And then, Ghana, we are not borrowing.
I want to say borrow.
Dr. Bawumia 2nd June 2016. Also, Sikano ha. But you see, Amamo say ubu Amamo na say okowe na say uyi say a good. I say Bema you nipa bia onu medura eyenyo. Wam say why Adjei ne meka no Satan na meni aban mu nti no me frɛ see am abema mu say challenge ni ma na ntesa ne meka mo fa check. He has never been able to come out to apologize. Me, I'm not happy with that. I know your NDC for no NPP for no one. But as a Ghanaian, I also me crying. And I mean who say, Charlie, sana sa IMF ya Ghana ya kwa sana wo ba ya ko hoda yensi hoda. The same IMF people, they are projecting Ghana's debt to say from 2013 to 2008 no 28 no. One show your debt to be raised to 60.6 billion. The Ghana's Ghana your bed no. Mameka knows your parliament approve. Bakubi wa mi hu ana chese bibi yemi
COVID dey na.
COVID dey na.
Loans say
I mean COVID 60.6 million.
Or say discussion of the or say financial $150 million finance primary healthcare investment project. $200 million finance Ghana digital acceleration project. And I feel $60.6 million and no third additional financing for the COVID-19 emergency preparedness and response projects.
You see, Adjei,
yes.
Say Ghana for nyina, you see, say Ghana Parliament it will not approve Adjei. You know why? Sure. Wouldn't say WHO kwa basisi abeka say COVID-19 it is no more. It is no more. It is no. It is no more a global pandemic. WHO abeka chere. It is says carrier woji. You see,
don't come say na wo dada.
Ba e wo dada e no yen tumi approve. What else? E na asaba na aba approve. It is says see na ya aba approve. E ho fa so pa e den. When say sententia ama se Ghana for eye hu say President Mahama no ya Jinkwan. You see, I'm not speaking for the NDC, but I'm looking at it as a Ghanaian. When we say Sankasa, a friend say Lagos Hospital no. Sanke ni wa aka COVID-19 ba kan be chire pa.
We BBC report.
Oh me mamen kama na kasa man kan. Mamen kama say.
Oscar say research bi ama no.
Say me assistant.
Onya assistant.
Onya my assistant. Ejaba.
Yes sir.
Sa hospital ya esi Lagos ni. Ebe boa ye pa. ebeye adwuma magana fo ministers kwampo omnyam covid bebre koda ho
na po koda ho ajima manu so da ho
amo koda ho sanke ni ho a aka Ghana aka ho be kire pa
la de no mo bu agu
ma me fa ehwo no Embra National Cathedral any the TUC for Eka dear Yao Dr. Yauba Eka National Cathedral I am not against it. A monument bia ankabe boa Ghana for. Ankabe my tourism way, ebe boost your tourism way because me hu bipe. Ufu boyin AC la basilique e wo ya musokro. E man ko fu bebre tu kwan ya, omukọ ya musokro. Anya shekra me hu shekra na me hu a prominent pastor of this nation. Dr. Ward Mills. Okoya eko la basilica e wo ya musoko. Eko twa videos. E say edit by name. It's a very beautiful thing. And then we know say Adjei we ya esi ya musoko say e benya bi wo Ghana. And say they see Holland e benya bi wo Ghana. E be boy bebre. Nemo ne tu isifo e ka say e was say you done into a national hospital. I agree with that.
I did.
You know why?
I don't.
Sa Cathedral we are Omusi Archbishop Duncan Williams has made it clear.
Dr. Ward Mills.
Duncan Williams.
Okay.
Dr. Ward Mills is different from Duncan Williams.
Oh no, I resign.
Duncan Williams, Archbishop Duncan Williams, ebe catch plain blank and clear, vividly clear say. It is a personal promise of President Akufo-Addo Akasa Ashem Nyame Bo. Say Omani Bedi President. This is what he's going to do. It is between him and his God. It is the Jacob Ekoshia above no better. Children say o shiramia me diabubo we to ha. Say o shiramia me ko asan ya ba abeda wase. Enter for better. That's a promise the president of this republic called Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, said on agreement on Yakupo.
So you were dim.
Archbishop Duncan Williams, a fundraising. I'm a fundraising case. And at the front of Katre say, Memang Kofo a cathedral once, but and yet a bank sika and a debabesi sa cathedral. And individual sika and a debabesi sa cathedral. Obi personal promise obe solicit people no more betray aso ene yetumi nya finance minister baneka kire or that say ye need taxpayers money on former cathedral for no on fanye ejuma no sentia me jidu say you still see for asem na omoka no e say na ye fo aso na ye say anka aban we betie na so betuma dan we into a national hospital and Kabeboye no. And then they say what? Hey, amena no. Nyab oh come on can be.
If he knew
oh Mr. Eric Mr.
Because amena no dey even call hospital.
Say how to me e dane dey project ya person we your personal one. But to so Ghana for me domunti na ya me personal we ya person me name me jana into a national hospital because ye name that pandemic kese be to Ghana ana se be wiase bi ye nim sesi anu ye nim se okole hospitals kwalebu rejaya refurbish office bebre ye what problems it is account to me e done this project into a national hospital e be serve Ghana ni bia
na we cathedral na to me serve ye nyina
cathedral no a best serve obia actually tourism side of it ni my baba be ye obeko be museum e be see say that be ba won kwa won hia me see museum no pictures e ma be hwe so won ni kwa and any be na be share picture no any be na be bo sa kwa homa no
abranche bi afa ni mo kire bere ma de so national cathedral eja kwabena. There are three groups of people who are protesting the National Cathedral's construction. those with the spiritual insight to see the blessings that will come from the raising the edifice without edifice wouldn't want it to be built for their wicked reasons. It's nipa wa humania ombehu emfira cathedral beba no omdo kokoro beti team from senaba cathedral into means. Again, there are people who have simply jumped on the bandwagon out of ignorance. And then there are those who are merely carrying out the devil's will. Perhaps there is another group that is primarily focused on cost without also considering the advantages. The National Cathedral not a useless project as claimed by certain people. No, I don't think so. But instead, let's engage experts to help in building the National Cathedral edifice to the glory of the Almighty God. Amen. But we are enemy ochre berima. Enti wachichim enemy ochre berima. Enti me wakati wakasem. Enye se obi chiri. First one no. Obi ani ho a obi ani ho a asemu eba odi etrese Pentecost. Pentecost represented as of be brave that the word most. That the word most. Obi ani ho a na ode cathedral we echi esen no. But he has resigned. We free Pentecost for me free di na oka won. We free ene the papa how ye me mentor ene onya sa akudonpo enka about the cathedral because families are about out ene nyema ekoso a egu Kristo ene onu ankasa no free because we say sa cathedral say me did you know who the bar out ebe kasama sa cathedral that a obehu nyema bi no say sa oni sa vim no fan kasa bi nti we gu no fi well intimidate sanka ne papa mu a okay and let's stand this and you can say enyo but yen senate use for akin yen na yen fanye national hospital embo obi at least you have amount for pom and your doctors omo yare a any abrochiri minister any abrochiri say no moko but say we e be ye hospital bi a chare esi ho hwini ho oh Eric senior izo joko no ma men kanzman go so anapa no men kanzman go izo joko edeba menyo ozo menya wo dey okay na ndinti amekasa no won say enwo asuma ho enwo asuma tax na mo crofo no MPs akotana ma shebe dwomaji wo approve tax ya pa say ya kama say na wo say approve tax omon kan parliament omon kan omon na mess Matias ma no enti media me fi say bia anka be boy okay na sa e kan omo ka say sa approvals wo ye by na e kan skebe ayen no correct na menu ade kan no okobo si ana omu say want to make China ko we de kwa o ma be China da chi akwa se bi wakwa ji ske bi akosi dan mu nyina moti dan mu ene de se bio nyame ato no nsa fro e be o tire se e da na bia na bank be fa ne back ana so o ma no betua nti eye ka da ho ye betua me da se no just like quick reaction your time we just about 8 minutes I the phone nti be ma Eric be 4 minutes am fa dia kana ma na so Eric say to ye ka wase hu no ba ko 150 million COVID. $150 million finance primary healthcare investment project. $200 million and also to finance Ghana Digital Acceleration project. $606 million and also third additional financing for the Ghana COVID-19 emergency preparedness and response project. Yes, parliament ajatum nti yeka parliament here musumu kan because according to them they can be on social media Doma East or Doma West na shebe dwani wose mu na mo party no aye mo MPs no eta akire na mo akokoje busia no so ya masantwa mo se mu ni mo Doma West there I think NDC MP Doma East Porchum yeah Porchum MPP Adjei yeah, to about 2016. I'm not 2020 and another by Mampenino. You come Rashibi, if you're there about 1 year, diary pie, quite a fast for addressing for house. So that time there 137. Now,
yen hu si yen free obi majority leader sa payo seden and through their all means first in the history nyame adom court in jangte ye MP ba ko say ontimi carry no ho as a member of parliament. So for a time being, that constituency no money representation in the house. Sounds na Oko Volta regional and then another Danko Kufuado, human rights activist. He been see Abako Semuda. Ye won kofo bi e wo sala omutimi to abama onu bedi mampenia o se omu hiam rahye bedwani. Nti na Oko parliament representation na 137 that is not how it is. Yeah, oma fa kwan so ate na ma no so baako. Nti loan agreement we passage in a buy no utie a minority leader at forcing Ebeka said they never supported it, but because of their numbers, Omo bulldoze tree. So fine. Once a senior Casanana, also on the baby you couldn't cry COVID-1 because other ones, yes, the be quiet, so I mean, interchange, no problem. Yeah, the be quiet primary health care issues, any problem. But just 2 days ago, and a BBC publisher said COVID-19 global health emergency is over. World Health Organization.
Yeah.
It's over.
I was saying, when Debbie, as I'm not mechanic beginning, no. Say, I know, Modrin said, you know, almost started quite sorry call classroom in as to Munim Yansan will be out. COVID, the Korea, Hona, Kokuaji, my man, Miami Krumni. Yes, a COVID daba. Cotton Rubre Ghana. Choba or the Trosono, their chain drew no more. Be seen there or the gut to talk as a health minister. Okay, I said just last 2 weeks, on the Kujina Ashanti region said national health insurance in Yejuma. No, then they no back call rich Utiesika or sign call UGMs Utiesika. But UGMs in any way said your mama they see and no cry no health insurance list now. UGMs in count I hope baby Adjei meaning that they are a bunch of liars in government. They don't even know their facts well. So today, oh waba sika pudu awaje to say the mini penny site the Adjei Bawumia kan no buy a public debt. Sika pudu awaje ni nyina wantimi amfa anye hwe. COVID sika ye hye mu bia ye kan. COVID no kura na ye kra ye no. Ye se ye tue sika no ma ne broso a be $80 million bia koka ba bia ye se kogibra. I guess so what do they take us for? Why? Eti mu de mani hu hwe. De on be o monye se Ghana for ye se de pe na etim. Mere no so a na ye sign mo kwanya ye sign team. Ba Ghana for be sesa na asesa. Look at the history of National Cathedral. Eja baby AC National Cathedral. Ye kwaje besen a ye DBC Judicial Training School. And you see 25 apartments for judges. Your passport office ewo ho. Your private companies are one IT firm ewo ho. Jesus. Just a man penny Kufuado, Satam now be 76 years. Wetimi agri sa dan ni nyina agu. De obeka kire nsa Yankopon se opekantoment. Nti ho no. And there was ye agri judges adan no gu ni ewia. Ya kase judiciary ne nkopɛ besia no mfa mesi baby a judges betting. What nation is this?
Okay.
Omanya yese kwaye esanso dua nua ni akase ye the 12 million Ghana cedis e dua nua at the same time no na ye twa Achimota forest Adjei ma as well. That is the nation we belong to.
Adwumayefo kasai na pani a oda adwumayefo ku batan no HUC wase ekame ase bia ye duro no nema no ohye na IMF aye koi me pese fa firi ho o se IMF na ye ko no ye ma na luku ase se IMF no ba bedane mezaya bedane wi ase o man Ghana ye ha onyina abutu ama ye nyenije na so ntisa na mo no the ordinary Ghanaians are going to suffer more ye ba bebre more IMF na ye ko no esan se conditionalities e beba no ye Ghana fo ne be huna mane ye amanfo ne be huna mane de to so mienu eto ahuda ye gigie nyina ne de adi ba nyina so eye Ghana fo ekuru ya na betua enti ye bebre too much afo saka se mi fa cathedral no ho wo se na saka cathedral ye ni abra ye si gidigidi ye hu ne ti hu ne nan no ye convert enfanye hospital eno betumi aboa ama amafo tuwa nya ayaresa eno hu hia sense ye de besi saka cathedral no sanse mo wo kan yi no ya we
Adjei
One can you say National Hospital?
Na say Ayarasabia.
For national no.
Ayarasabia. Enti National Cathedral na nya Ayarasabia kese ma oman no. Eno betumi aboa. Sasa mo ka bi no se da bi. Esa secretariat no kra kire say da bi okwan bia so no Cathedral no ye besi. Na ye hwe IMF nso say ye ko ho no ohawa de bebre ye say tiisufo na kan nyam na me kan ye enye ye mu bia ti na kan ye tiisupani oda no doctor yaba en de kan ye okasu yo wie no so choboy so ho eti ensema o kan ni nyina
no kama mampanim dem
ayo ensema o kan ni nyina no eche say sa IMF ye say kwa IMF ye hwe for IMF de no say IMF no toya e de ba ye any conditionalities ba could be over attempt di say the whole of this year no public sector near for adwuma for and no ye din ase obi anka wo obi ante wo hwe enti en kwada be wie school mo wie school wo anka wo fo so menya adwuma afi no mo nya wo mo a wo ho dada etoato so saa na eba nti tinsu for say e bebre pa okwa be so gidi say e bebre na for the cathedral no so
okay me sha say so obobosia so we are nkrakra we adwumako ana we oman obobosia what just fi your future self inti obia no say sisi amiko me ba oncha nam kaze jama me 100 cedis metu a ochna the market is say na mini 100 but sika me o ochna bia no me yi mu 100 amount so basically in pure finance because the borrowing is transferring resources through time Inti se me bobo se ana me ochena sika na mate so. Inti so ochena me dru ochena na se mini 100 ni bia. Na che se de ope se ne Bible kan no de obobo se aye de o mabo se akwa no. Na che se o de ade be so me ko na de aso me ko. So yati ase fi se kana ya de besi ene no time a ye jiska no de aye niema aye de ye na bebre na hu hia no. Ye hunu ni se Sada we be ba KBA kebe nyama fufro, but we've been through IMF so many times, and each of the times everybody will tell you say the first thing is an austerity program. Austerity program say sebi say unya 100 cedis now spend it 200. That means all the car you finance your deficit of 100 by so obekwa bobo sia say okofo bi headmaster bi ba no akacho say 100 na unya nti niama na wo use 200 ni nyina teso do better so ana se obeka se FactS for bra ne kwan a obefa so obegigi sika amana kwa animu na ebia wa raise wo sika wonya from 100 akọ 150 na wate niama o diska ne ye amana ba let's say 150 na afi wonya stability Jacob na time I be domestic debt exchange no there was a committee of experts. Our Motana sit together with the finance ministry and they came up with a report. Said the government could save about 83.5 billion Ghana cedis if it did some internal restructuring. In IMF, you compare 3 billion. You find that the back CD more 11 to the $1. That's about 33 billion Ghana cedis. So. And this report is not a one-sided report. It was a committee of experts together with the Ministry of Finance who did not disagree. So, on minor, once they do some things right and restructure and focus on some things, they can raise about 83, almost 85 billion Ghana cedis. But, say, main fans say, war garage, utifi na uniska na war garage. Now garage no wato nyama fridge ne microwave nyama bebre wom. Yes, sister, what on your man, won use now, what on Nina, a bit your Kenya, but still mean Pemaka Bobo Sanfro. Not as a Ubsa answer, Abia be before from a better last year, but in the normal sense of things, non Tiasia and Shada Nimsa. So, yet Yatia say, borrowing no, and I say, IMF deal, Biano, primarily is an austerity program, which means that. Obeso wasene na watcha some expenditure put in a certain tax measure, and we've already seen the taxes. Anybody who will tell you say the growth development fund the new taxes will not hurt businesses no say be no until onti ejuma ya ase
excise tax no
excise tax you never import on drinks and
so we cry that so so nya harmful so drink we so that so drink we so nya harmful
inti obi obeka cho say so these new taxes will have significant impact on business omai bia mu no ayankra miensa the form economy government will nyama mienu your Ministry of Finance, which is in charge of fiscal policy, say spend the Bank of Ghana, which is in charge of monetary policy and interest rates, and Ejumako, which is corporate Ghana, businesses, and then your Ankre. The government is the most important player in the economy because on the beche tax jojo ebeje on the beche through his monetary policy interest rate negotiate boni sika e mine mu, and then it would enable the businesses to create businesses and create big businesses for the households. I just now over the few years I think say Yempembe brain you can say oh the problems are COVID, the problems are Russia, Ukraine, but me know Atenafia where I showed you an article I wrote on Ghana Web as far back as 2020 where the issues were very clear. This is a public article we wrote before the election and 2 years before these issues came up. In the Obiaka say COVID Ukraine the person is not being truthful with the facts and ebia on 10 numbers na say yenyantitum say we spend more than we could, then people will say then raise revenues taxes na amount from picture because so they compare other sub-Saharan African our tax to GDP is about 12%, the average is about 18% in GMP tax. And my simple answer has been if you rebase an economy, what you're basically saying is that you're changing the denominator. Into the growth now, you can say a GDP whatever billion of dollars no. Don't forget that we did a rebasing. Rebasing no, and I tell you castle about 60 something percent you broke and because so. But that GDP in itself may be very cosmetic. But what the tone a statistical service released a report on unemployment this week. The dependency ratio in Ghana is about 4:1. Inti nipa ba could be a nipa bear 4. Inti ukache me say tax to GDP or former. The real question is it not a sign say bia omo muntia tax no ejuma no munye. So you're framing the statistic in the sense say you muntia tax. And I say ejuma na eni ho inti na amount for muntia tax. And so once you see all of this, the impact of the IMF deal will give stability to the country, no two ways about that. And that stability is important because in many sense our economic structure is being do what you can, finance the rest by debt, and it's been on both sides. On both sides the economic thinking and structure has been defective over so many period of time. But the problem has come to head, and as I do nimpon so our buying way so we've seen the debt go up significantly. We've seen the fact that it's become unbearable. In the IMF program way in particular, we've seen domestic debt, which is a sovereign debt. Say you buy in Janica because you're an important player. No, I'm not for the music I'm buying. On your bonnet, Mama, I buy 100 CDs. Debt, or so bet you own for 10 CDs. After I buy sorry, I also own JBM. Who banks they publish more financials. Yeah. And the losses that are
as a bank and one worker.
Yeah. And what the government necessarily did, they said make this carefree businesses in order to run the public sector, which we know the public sector over the years has been ineffective. The decision of the domestic debt effectively losses now is the government literally saying say Abaya Juma. Sebi, say Jacob now was kind of minister, meet me average now, so I can say, Francisca Mammy, Namin Fancoya Juma. Mean to me, yes, sir, but I buying.
That would treat me, yes, sir. It is somehow can you say, banks out way, Womofaso Muniano, as soon say she or banks in the Boca. Sir, one of the Bocano, ne in Susan, so a benya, our man is so any way. Some banks are bothering on insolvency.
which basically means as a man could basically from a bank anymore. One way I benya de 2017 to 2019 EB, which in many sense I've said in this house was one of the worst decisions made by this government, which is in my humble view. Yes, he has spent 25 billion Ghana cedis. Yeah, called IMF. IMF is about 3 billion. Who converted? That's about just about the same.
Yeah, almost.
Just about the same. Into Musena Yako IMF Ninano. And only at the good banks no. So if you think about it like that, what is bothering is what we've had in 2017 to 2019, no, some banks are teetering on the same things, which means that Bosiambo I share juma sebi juma we are or debt or liability or assets. We leverage on people's money because the thinking is be more Oscar and be more productive ideas. Into the what nimdia idea or mine an idea juma no akope bosia or banko no the juma ne aboa nyina. The bank needs can no one can say here's car. Not as on my moon, yeah, Kobeska or why ho. There's a bank now with discount or no Nibia. Why the Maska Diajuma? It's a general to scout the bedroom money. So effectively, the economy will see the slump, and it's obvious. The projections of economic growth this year is about 1.2. It came to 3 point something last year. So we've seen the decline. Empire Niambo says, you know, government needs to restructure. Public service needs to restructure. You know, I've heard even from the minister in charge, the lead in parliament, it said it, and I completely agree with him that if you look at the structure of the constitution, maybe we don't need more than 19. We don't need more than 19 ministers. I completely agree with him. Meaning you don't need more than Kwame Nkrumah it said no 22 ministers. But and so the real questions are that yes, see a Junipi say you be sebi also now we dey and run now pens so for not e dia abada
na say we do baby so say yanya ne sanso bia na emo for instance na say Dr. Openi bi ye ni say CEO e dey mortuaries and funerals facilities mortuaries and funeral facilities agency on CEO say a hono mo so abai a hono mo so abai nim say e bia o de no ko ho a niam bia to siniti anka se ke bia command say etumi nya o yetumi enya no aban betu enya sai scan kakra na etumi de abo ntino
ejama meka ni say me mate question na say regulation who here because it organizes productive sectors and Mahu say yes, but it's a very profitable business. Funeral homes now, they are making quite a bit of money. I don't think you need somebody to oversee that. Let's not overbear that. But you need to organize it as a productive sector. But the question is, sebi, in Yumako, I walk Ghana, I want him. Aban nyumako adenti no moboka sebi UBA and some of the other Nigerian but some of them are making profit in this same Ghana ankwankwa ejuma e Nigeria no mabe bie Ghana busa who say GCB here and the GCB aside of Ghana GCB has been here for many years inti adena aban ejuma is not running efficiently adena kasapreko Enyesika but Gehog is not as profitable. Adena Ubo insurance bia nase but SIC is probably not aden. Productive sectors grow economy. Eye nyuma ena ma o mai konanim. Abai wo nyuma bebre and if you hear the combined losses of government ejuma not just say nyina taxes na near their momo. Inti papa ya sabi yabo ni din mortuaries and funeral services. The real if obetana so not now organize it near the value of funeral homes is 100 million. Now we can see 100 million translating into government pesa. I don't have a problem that you set it up, but it will be one of those public services. Obeba, it will be expenditure and you can't see the real throughput, and it's been sana akoye in Pendream. It's a Jamaica man na Jamaica and say aban should always focus on productive sector. IMF is an austerity program. Inti there will be hardship, there will be new taxes. We've seen the taxes. Yahoo taxes no Yahoo what it would mean for expenditure and things like that. But yamayani anko say omai dia no dia chichire mai eya adwumakuo a ewo omai ni mu. Na say yesterday the taxes, new taxes and na just say yes abeje afri nyumakuo a yasre omo say yagije omo ska omanya losses because of domestic debt omabokano yes are the 12 for sabe to omo so not just say yapesi egu omai na nkasa inti let's think about the economic model very well.
Okay.
Na yendwe hu say productive sector na de chichire omai kwan be na be fa so e be ma nyumakuo akona ba minsusu say IMF no and be me ya answer sa question no.
Okay. So that's why IMF na be me answer sa question ye be ba so chiri person say utie government communication na and some okay nyina say IMF ne ba nema be sesa IMF ne ba nema be sesa IMF ne ba nema be sesa but in reality no ebesesa mpa ebesesa so kwan be so be for so ebesesa esa sika na eba no kra no na nsen ya loan ye kwaji ye beba so loan is about 900 and something million Ghana cedis 750 million Ghana cedis aka can do 1 billion Ghana cedis sorry
dollars,
$750 million
yes.
aka can do $1 billion
which is about 30 about 30%.
Yes. It's your phone says sabu send kwaji ye kra no say yakoje say yesi etua kra am sika ne bae na say yesi ekutua na say dey apepa say sika na ni hu si hu
yo abusianfo Eric Adjei ni mpanyimfo na yakoti omunka no ebra na Adjei kwabena DISASSOCIATES as the host na in some of aka no edoso yi papa na means unsusu wa ya so tie na maye hu adwen kire comment section oni omu ya adwen in some of aka na enu anu no na aso akufo decision say obu adan ma odi eho abesi National Cathedral na was up to now foundation crown yanyam build you know ho na Daniel Mina amanfo say no the most expensive pit or Ghana no woni akufo ya adwen na oni Eric Adjei mu na ya adwen na aso Dr. Bawumia I was so be apologize for niama okikan ya during the campaign trail in 2016 ene oye west and say oye no west times 3 and times 4 cry because say nra no ade bia o kan say bia enye no ene no enye bonkun nti for maye hu adwen kire say fa nsema o maka no Bawumia be apologize na mani apologize o hwe say na economy ni ya hope o ana o hwe TUC for say National Cathedral you know asase no ebe ya yemfancy National Hospital so the be ya ebetumi ahwe Ghana man for brana pandemic bia na ansem bi esi no ebetumi ede anya ayaresa ewo ho oni omunyina ya adwen na mfa mo nya adwen ma hu wadwen kire comment section on pacho like video no say the be ya the video bia to we first person na we subscribe to channel no like video na for franya bi share subscription ni like no onya pa na comment no ti first thing we like video na o share no na o read the comment no na o so atro comment to asefefefe na wa subscribe to channel no say the be ya the video bia to we first person na o be share do masipi nyame enhira mu nyina for the support aha PENDREAM TV.
My never say PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, or see them yopo.